Oh yeah, it's the weekend, and you know what that means. It's time for Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com with your hosts, Corey, Manny, and Tommy. And now, broadcasting from planet Earth, it's time for Pixels and Bits. Welcome to Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. My name is Corey. Hi, welcome to episode 57 of Pixels and Bits. I am your host as always, Corey, and I am joined by my co-hosts, Manny, Tommy, and Andrew. Say hi, guys.
Hello, Internet.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello there. Jesus, Andrew, stop trying to hit on people. Anyways, before we get started, anybody want to say a couple words or anything?
It's good to be back.
It is good to be.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row, the apocalypse is coming.
2 weeks in a row?
I've been on the show 2 weeks in a row now, Corey.
The apocalypse.
Oh, no.
Or is it the Drew apocalypse? I'm not sure which one it is.
Whichever one will do better in the marketing team, we'll find out later.
Well, you're the marketing team.
Oh, I'll let you know later.
Anyways, it is time to jump into the news desk. Hit the music!
The fuck?
Yeah.
Alright, so first, if you have a PlayStation, any PlayStation 3, 4, whatever, new app is going to be coming to PlayStation consoles, and it's one that's been on Xbox for quite some time, and yet has not really come to PlayStation. That is HBO Go.
Oh, I thought we were getting Bing.
No. Why the shit would we want Bing? I mean, seriously, Bing is horrible.
I use Bing. It's fine. It's sometimes better than Google.
So, yeah, all right. So for those who are wanting to get their vampire and medieval porn on, you can get it on PlayStation console soon, very, very soon. Also, it's not coming to Vita, so you can't take your medieval porn on the go.
Despite what the name implies.
Despite what the name implies.
Yeah.
Corey, the fact that you brought up porn, I gotta bring up this news.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a perfect segue just to go in here. Anyways, Pornhub shared with us how consoles users experience porn across the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii, and PlayStation 4, and the results were interesting to say the least. That now, Sugar DVD has shared how porn is viewed between the two new next generation consoles, and the fact is that PS4 users watch 3 times more porn than Xbox One users.
Well, I mean, I can understand. It's a lot easier to watch it in your house when you don't have to say, Xbox, go to Pornhub. Seriously.
Yeah, but anyways, this is the #1 movie that PlayStation 4, people are watching. Creamsplosion's #2.
Oh God.
Oh man, I'm so glad you guys have been watching my movie.
Is it about a video? Is it about a video where someone teaches you how to go into the kitchen and make a cream pie?
No.
Kind of.
Oh.
Let me explain to you. So,
Oh, no. And the
Anyways,
number one category. And the #1 category that people look up is all girl for PlayStation 4. There you go.
welcome
all
back
girl.
to the podcast, Tommy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reminder: this is a gaming podcast.
Hey,
Anyways,
game
now
related news.
it is time to move on to the rumor mill.
Ooh.
Got 3 big rumors this week. First one, that Demon Souls may in fact be getting a PS4 spin-off, according to an industry insider. Now, it's confirming really nothing. So it's all basically saying that someone said, hey, I'm a higher up in the industry. They won't release their name, but saying like I'm a higher up and saying that yeah, there's Demon Souls is going to get a PS4 spinoff, and I'm like, all right, so the sky is blue. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, like, it's gonna happen. The series is too popular, so like, this is like, it's like, hey guys, Demon Souls or like a spin-off of Demon Souls is gonna come to the PS4. Oh, you mean Dark Souls? No. Yes, I don't know.
So that's what I was just gonna ask. Is that it wasn't there already a spin-off Dark Souls? So I mean, I kind of don't understand.
It's gonna be a sequel to Dark Souls, so I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I am a bit of a masochist with that game. I don't know why, but I love the fact that you die a lot, and then when you finally kill that guy, it's not the loot or anything that's a reward, it's the freaking satisfaction. But now, next rumor, I think you might like, Tommy.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because Microsoft's little personal assistance app that's on they're the little Windows phones and
the smart glass or something.
Yeah, there's a rumor that one of the voices or functions or whatever you can set it to is to the voice of Cortana.
My personal Siri, Cortana. Yay. Even better. Yes, I'm happy. I want this to be true. I want her to call me Chief.
Anything else you wanted to call you?
It's gonna, yeah. If this happens, there will be a sequel to her.
Oh goodness.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That movie already had a creepy enough concept. I don't want to see a video where a man falls in love with a smartphone app.
Oh, Cortana.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Damn it.
He's just getting out his pre-Cortana jack. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, Tommy, fun editing that. Yeah, dog knocked the door open and all the bass came flying in.
Wop wop.
Wop, wop, wop. Now, next and last rumor story is from Nintendo. And that is working on a new next-gen system called Nintendo Fusion.
It's gonna be that name is way too cool for it to be an actual console name.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like the Revolution, how that didn't happen.
Come on, I mean, I still want my Nintendo Dolphin. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say that.
If anything, they'll just call it the Nintendo Wii reboot.
Nintendo Wii 2, Super Wii, anything. Goodness gracious.
Now, this is revealed on NintendoNews.com, which, by the way, is a very reputable source.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going through it, and it just looks rather impressive. It even has an 8-core processor.
Oh jeez.
Which, last I checked, I don't think the PS4 has an 8-core processor.
Man, you know Microsoft is in trouble when the Nintendo console is going to be better looking than it.
Yeah. Oh, Manny, here's some numbers for you. The GPU. Here, this is some nerdy talk for Manny. Radeon HD RX 200 with 4.6 teraflops.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, Manny just wet his pants.
Everything's gonna be like buttery smooth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? And I almost bought a Wii U.
Now here's the downside.
You should have.
With the Zelda edition, Corey.
Now here's
I still get that.
Here's the downside. Once again, it uses DDR3 memory.
Okay.
Manny knows what that means. That's the piece. For those who don't know, that's the piece of kit that the Xbox One has that makes it slightly inferior to the PS4. DDR3 is old shit.
Man, you guys must be having a party over there, Corey.
And it's 1600 megahertz. That's pretty slow.
Yeah.
But, and yes, we are having a party over here. There's strippers and kegs and everything, but yet I'm here working with you guys
Why?
because I am
I
the
would-
boss and I have duties. Now, moving to Nintendo, we're gonna talk about the 3DS. What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what that is.
What was that?
It sounded like someone just like rolled all over their bed.
No, it sounded like someone was like moving a shower curtain back and forth. All right, so
Yeah, who's making that right now? Yeah.
let's talk about the 3DS. And
Yeah.
who has ever used like one of those hacked cart things for the 3DS where you can like put
Like a Game Shark or something?
No. I mean like it's like basically it's like a Nintendo cart with an SD card slot in it, and you basically load it with a bunch of pirated games that you get and everything, and it's basically a ROM emulator.
Oh yeah, my brother has that.
Yeah.
No.
So apparently the manufacturer of this Gateway, they're being pretty freaking giant hypocrites with this. Because listen to this. Gateway wanted to be the only illegal ROM provider when they made this. And they implanted a code that will break your 3DS if any of their files are modified.
Wow.
So they're used for those who don't know. If you're in the know about Nintendo 3DS and stuff like that, or you're really into that, you might have heard last week that there was a patch that you could do to circumvent Nintendo's region lock. Well, if you use a gateway card and you do that patch, it changes the gateway card and you break your 3DS. So this is so ironic. The pirates don't want you to modify your device, and anyone who has this problem already has already voided their warranty. So I mean, it's just like, what are you gonna do? Cry to Nintendo? Exactly. What can you do?
Nothing.
Question: is this the same gateway that makes computers?
No. That would be hilarious, though.
That's what I was. I mean, that's instantly what came to my mind when you said Gateway's doing this. I'm like, what are they doing making stuff for 3DS? I'm like, you guys are confused. Go home, Gateway, you're drunk.
Their asses kicked so bad by Dell and HP. This is what they do.
Yeah, I know, they just resorted to pirating Nintendo games. Goodness gracious.
Speaking of computers, let's talk about Alienware.
Ooh.
Now, this is their Steam machines that they showed off. Yes, Alienware has a Steam machine. Now, some of the Steam machines are upgradable and have and you can like customize them and stuff like that. But here is what Alien had to say. There will be no customization options. You can't really update it. The platform will continue to evolve as the games become more resource intensive. Alienware went as far as to hint to not order their Steam machines and instead order their other PC products if those were the main reason for purchasing one of them. Quote unquote, if you actually want to customize your Alienware Steam machine, maybe change your graphics card or put in a new CPU. Or you would be better off with the standard Alienware X51. This particular product is restricted in its upgrade options. So basically it's saying, hey, you want a computer but you want to upgrade it? Well, don't buy this thing.
So then why make it?
They just
Seems
pulled a
counterintuitive.
Microsoft.
Yeah.
They just pulled a Microsoft.
Jeez. Sounds like a console.
I know, right?
I actually thought about buying an Alienware X51 a while back.
Oh, Corey.
And that was because
Paid
it was
for the name.
that was because it was literally a desktop PC the size of my Xbox 360, and I could rip it apart and customize it. I mean, I was gonna buy the cheap one too, so I could just rig the shit out of it for cheap. But then I got a laptop.
Kind of on the subject, are any of you guys planning on getting any one of the Steam machines? There's like 29 million of them. Right?
I
Not
don't know.
particularly.
I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I'll definitely get the controller, but don't know about the Steam machine itself. Will I get the operating system? Yeah, once I build a new computer, I'm going to have a dual boot system on that where it boots Windows and Steam operating system, but I don't know about buying the actual box. I mean, I feel like that's for people that don't know shit about computers.
That's me.
Yep, that'll be me.
So basically you guys and not me and Manny.
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, as someone that wants to game on a PC and would like the convenience of already having a pre-built PC, I would probably get a Steam box with a Steam OS on it, because there's so many different versions of it and different things that would cater to what I particularly want to do, rather than going out and trying to build and break a PC.
Oh, well, if you're going to do that, here's a tip. Don't buy anything with an Intel graphics card. They're not worth for fucking shit. I mean, seriously.
All right, I will keep that in mind.
And he
Thank
can
you.
attest to this. And is all his expertise glory, I guess.
Who can?
You can.
What?
Well, you're the one who has a freaking tech job.
Yeah, but I don't know about vouching that much. But anyways.
Well, come on. I taught you everything I know. Now, I'm going to talk about Candy Crush.
Oh God.
That monster game.
More specifically, their developer, King.
High and mighty. How they think of themselves, huh?
Yeah. I mean, that just sounds so egotistical when your developer name is just King.
Yeah.
And so... the develop...
Was that Boo? What?
My dog is giving quite the performance, ain't he?
Boo! Sing for the Tigers.
Oh my god. Yeah, my dog likes to sing. Sometimes I wish I didn't teach him that. Now, the developers of Candy Crush, they're going out and trademarking everything that has the word candy in it.
What assholes.
I mean, I'm freaking serious. They've already taken down games like All Candy Casino Slots, a free app that looks absolutely nothing like Candy Crush, but it's got candy in it. So fuck them.
This is like James Cameron just owning the word Avatar.
Exactly. Oh god. That'd be terrible.
Candyland would just now be called Land.
I don't want to lose the last.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I want Candyland. What about Candyland iOS? That's come on now.
Hold on. If you check it right now, it's gone.
Really, Candyland?
No, I'm not sure. I didn't really check, but now they took this even further and are doing it to their other titles.
What?
Well, they're doing it for their other titles. So, they're trademarking the word saga.
No.
Oh, that's not gonna pass.
Yeah.
There's no way.
And they're going
Yeah.
after the Banner Saga right now, which is
yeah, okay.
yes. It's
So
just
the
like
Star Wars saga.
well, but yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not only going after people with the word candy in it, but also candy and saga. So they don't want anybody to confuse the Banner Saga with Candy Crush Saga.
Oh,
my
man,
goodness.
I was gonna confuse the next Dragon Ball Z Sagas game with Candy Crush.
Dragon Ball Z, Battle of Z.
I mean, like, okay, so
That game sucks.
and so here's
I
a
played the
list.
demo.
So if they're really gonna go through with this, here's the list of games, and this is just a short list of games with the word saga in the title, and they would have to go after this. God of War Saga Collection, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, Sorcery Saga, Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, Vampire Saga, Legaia 2 Dual Saga, Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2, Panzer Dragoon Saga, Crimson Gem Saga, Marble Saga, Korra and Pa, King of Fighters Collection, the Orochi Saga, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Bit Trip Saga, Wing Commander Saga, Pandora Saga, Metal Saga, Baldur's Gate Saga, Warcraft 2, The Dark Saga, Command & Conquer Saga, Dragon Ball Z, Sagas, Valhalla Knights, Elder Saga, the Divinity 2, the Dragon Knight Saga, Super Robot Tyson OG Saga, Endless Frontier, and well, there's a game just called Saga.
I'm sorry, but no, they better not win this one.
No,
At least for
there's no
no.
way they could win this.
There's no way.
Okay, like I thought when Bethesda or ZeniMax tried to trademark scrolls and they went after Notch, I thought that was bullshit. This takes this and cranks it to 27. I mean, I'm serious. I bet that entire lawyer team just like smoked an entire bag of crack before they did this. $5 says that the lawyer team is on crack. Now,
You know what? We can do it.
what, the crack? I ain't doing it.
No. That's what the lawyer. I was imitating the lawyer. You know what? Sounds crazy, but you know what? With me on board, anything's possible.
Any kind of crack is possible.
You just gotta believe.
Believe.
Oh, I'm believing now.
There you go. There you go. We're already halfway
We
there.
do not condone drugs, man. We really don't. Now, I'm going to move on to Capcom, our
Yay!
favorite little company.
I
seem to
still
talk
like
about him.
Capcom. I don't care.
We seem to talk about them every freaking week. Well,
Yeah.
they're re-releasing one of their most popular games of all time. That is Resident Evil 4, and they're re-releasing it as Resident Evil 4 Ultimate HD Edition.
Okay.
my god! So it will not only look prettier than the previous PC port, and this is just on PC. Like, this isn't coming to anything else.
Oh well.
And it'll run at a clear, crisp, and fluent 60 frames per second. Not to mention, it also features controller support, Steam achievements, and access to Steam Cloud, global leaderboard, Steam trading cards, and all the previous release bonus content, such as the Separate Ways Epilogue chapter. And this will be releasing on February 27th on Steam for $20 or €20.
Oh wow.
It's like
And if
just
you
a
live in
pretty
Europe,
deal.
you can also pick up a physical copy.
Ooh.
Now, if you pre-order it, you get the 60-song soundtrack and an 80-page digital art book free of charge.
That's
Now,
pretty good.
I'm not gonna say like, Resident Evil 4 is really, really great and everything, but to me, you know what this just screams? Oh my God, we're going bankrupt. Wait, we need more money, guys. Shit, dig through the bin. We could do something with this.
I'm sorry, aren't the like multiple releases of Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter 4 wasn't enough?
I mean, I guess that's really not enough anymore. This just in, they released Super Hyper Street Fighter 4 Ultimate Super Rainbow HD Edition
That's already coming out. Yeah.
2.
Do you guys know how well the last Ace Attorney game sold? What is it? Digital Horizons, or I don't even know what it's called.
Speaking of Ace Attorney, the original Ace Attorney trilogy is coming to the 3DS.
Oh, look at that,
Ooh.
Andrew.
Hey, I was relevant.
You were.
And also, Professor Lake versus Phoenix Wright is now available for pre-order in Europe.
Yay.
Well, good for Capcom.
Yep. Now, let's talk about the PS4. This is a little PSA for those who have PS4s. If you run into an error on your PS4 that has the words CE-34878-0, you are fucked. Because that little error code destroys your save progress on your console. All of it.
Oh man. Is that not the one that says it can't connect to the network?
No. It basically says, like, if you get the error, it says an error has occurred in the following situation. It's the CE-3487880, and it just gives the game name. But basically, it messes with the saves on your hard drive. But here's the weird thing: it's also corrupting your cloud saves.
Wow.
Sounds like to me the Xbox One still sounds better.
Keep smoking that. Keep doing that crack, Tommy.
So what was it?
Yeah.
To stream games from your Xbox One. Oh wait.
Oh no.
It's gonna happen though eventually. It'll take their time, but it'll happen.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, the thing about cloud is it's meant to be like, it's like, hey, if your hard drive gets fucked up, you're not fucked. So if this virus, if this little error code ruins your cloud saves, then what's the fucking point of cloud saves?
Well, they're probably smoking crack and they saw clouds and like, you know what? We'll call it cloud. I don't know where I'm going with this. Never mind.
Okay.
Can't leave the topic of crack, now, can we?
You know, we cannot.
Well, here's the weird thing, Corey. It sounds like it's really more of a hardware issue. So, like, how is it going out to the cloud and jacking that up? You know?
I don't know. I mean,
I know.
my guess is that this is a hardware thing.
Yeah.
I mean, this has to be from the PS4 itself. Now, reportedly, this is only affecting a very, very, very small number of people, kind of like the blue light of death that happened when it launched. So this isn't a new red ring of death or a new PSN outage thing or whatever. It's a very small thing, but if you just know that if you do see the error, contact Sony and basically said, hey, I think you guys fucked my console. In that exact words.
Because they'll totally care.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to move on to Star Wars.
Yay!
Yay. Now, when I saw Star Wars 1313 2 years ago, back at E3, I can officially say that, like many people, I said, holy shit, this looks awesome. And I was very sad to hear that when LucasArts got bought out earlier last year, that game got canceled. But the site and everything still remained along with the trademark. Until this holiday season. According to the United States Patent and Trademark Office, on December 23rd, Disney chose to abandon the game's trademark. So Star Wars 1313 is now officially dead and buried.
How much does it cost to get a trademark, Corey? The Overshield needs to buy it right now.
We could.
With their what, $5 of royalties?
No, dude. No, in Disney, it's just like $5 in your soul and all your kids.
Hey, but
or all future kids in our case. Now, I'm kind of sad to see that because it looked like a really cool project, and I was like, even though like LucasArts had put out some real shit, like, you know, everybody knows Star Wars Connect.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm sorry, but like literally like the dancing minigame, that kind of killed a shit ton of respect I had for him. But I don't know, Star Wars Unleashed was a little bit of a guilty pleasure.
It was. For me, I enjoy the hell of it. I have them both.
I didn't like 2 though. Now
2 was awful, but you know, it still has a place.
dual
I like the story.
lightsabers.
Yeah. Come on, you were just unstoppable. I think that's what killed it.
I was really willing to give LucasArts the benefit of the doubt because it looked really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like Uncharted on Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll never get that.
Well, we might get the movie version. Who never know?
So, fuck you, Disney. This just in. We got a message from Mickey Mouse. Oh, fuck you! And that's that. Now, let's talk about Blizzard. I love Blizzard Entertainment. I was a huge Warcraft fan. I'm also a StarCraft fan. I love Diablo 3, much to for some, I don't get the hate around Diablo 3. I really don't.
Yeah, for real, man.
I mean, everybody fucking hates on the game because it requires online play, and yeah, the game itself is fine. Anyways, moving on. This little piece of news has to deal with the new Warcraft expansion, and that is Warlords of Draenor. By pre-purchasing the game, you get a little tiny code that boosts your character to level 90 so you can get into the content of the game. Actually, I think that's a good idea, and it's I mean, I get it, and because I hate, like, Mists of Pandaria, I bought the game and I was already level 85, but I never it took so fucking long to get any experience. I never got to level 90. So I'm afraid that if I do get Warlords of Draenor, for me to even touch any of the content, I would have to play Miss Pandaria for like an extra 2-3 weeks. Like 12 hours a day to do it. So having that is really great for those who are wanting to come back to Warcraft and basically experience all the new stuff. So I mean, I'm probably gonna pre-purchase it anyway. I'm a sucker for Warcraft. Am I the only Warcraft person here?
Yeah.
No.
Probably. So if I understand this right, if you get this add-on or expansion and you pre-order it, you get that ability to start out at level 90?
No. It's not start
okay.
out at level 90. It's just
I'm like, what the hell,
it's a character boost.
Okay.
Though I imagine, I don't know. I would imagine there would be some sort of restriction saying like, oh, you can't use it till you're like level 60 or something like that. I don't know. I mean, like, I bet there is a restriction that prevents you from literally just creating a brand new character and be like, level 90.
I know.
This whole little decision to do this came from actual player feedback when they asked players how they would like to become familiar with new classes and stuff before the next expansion launched. It also allows them to get into Miss Pandaria in-game content while it's still a little bit fresh. The preservatives are starting to wear off. Now, like I said, I'm probably going to do this anyway. I'm probably going to do it. Oh, wait. Here's another little piece of news. I went to click on the source, which was Battle.net, and they mentioned that you could actually buy, in the future, level boosting packs. Please don't do that. That's a huge game breaker.
I was gonna say, dude.
Please don't. I mean, okay, like, boost him to maybe 60 or 70 or even 80. I mean, seriously, because I'm not gonna lie, going through the stuff now, it's kind of boring. Going through all that level grinding. Then when you get to Cataclysm, it gets fun, but please don't have it like be like, I'm gonna start playing World of Warcraft. Oh, boost level 90. Hey guys, it's my first raid. And like all of us will be going, oh fuck, another one.
Oh, I should just do that now just to piss you off.
Oh, fuck you.
I'll just buy the game. Hey Core, so how do we play the game? How do I play the game?
Oh my. Hey, how do I attack? Oh my god.
That's okay. My PC can't even handle Splendor, so don't worry. You're fine. You're lucky, is what I should say.
And that is the end. You know what? That is not the end of Overshield News Desk, because we got one more story. This was originally going to be the middle segment, but it got uprooted from I think a better middle segment, or a requested middle segment in this case. More to that later. This has to deal with Microsoft, and and I'm sure a lot of you have heard this already, that Microsoft has had a marketing plan where they pay YouTubers for promoting Xbox One videos. Basically, they would pay you, if I'm correctly, I think it was three. I don't know what the measurement. It was 3 CPM. So basically, that means that's $3 for every 1,000 views you get, which is actually quite a bit of money, if I think about it. Like if you could get a video, like so if you're like PewDiePie and you just put out a video saying, "Oh my god, I love the Xbox One," and he gets 1 million views, that's $3,000 check right there from Microsoft. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we're not all PewDiePie, so
No,
there you go.
We're not PewDiePie. And the big deal was that wasn't that the Microsoft was paying people. The problem was that Microsoft told people you can't talk about it. And if I remember, the Federal Trade Commission has a rule saying that if you're going to advertise a product, You have to say that it's an advertisement or that you're a paid spokesperson. So technically, this is breaking FTC rules.
Yeah,
Now-
and I mean, I don't understand why Microsoft would do something like that. They're like one of the biggest companies out there. This is just a PR headache.
Exactly. Now, Microsoft has come out and said that that this was mostly they didn't have a whole lot to do with this. They just okayed this thing. The real guidelines came from Machinima because this whole thing was basically they partnered with Machinima and said, "Hey, would you like to dish out this contract to the YouTubers underneath you, or partnered with you?" I don't know. I feel like that by doing this, they have broken, like, game journalism enough has a bad enough reputation as it is, because I can't go and talk for 5 minutes about Nintendo without somebody yelling, "Oh, he's a Nintendo fanboy," or someone yelling at Manny, "Oh, he's a Sony fanboy."
But I am.
Well, you are.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
won't deny that.
But I mean, like, it's kind of like a stab at the validity of game journalism. And,
Oh yeah.
and it's I don't know, it pisses me off that Microsoft even tried it. But a bunch of YouTubers have come out and said, "Oh no, this is actually pretty normal." Boogie2988 was one. Total Biscuit was one. And it just, and I'm like, okay, guys, thanks for saying that, but you're twisting the knife a little bit more, just a little bit more. Can you twist it the other way? Pull it out, maybe. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say this straight up: we do not do this. I personally would never ever do this because this is morally wrong, in my opinion. If you're making a video promoting something, then it should be obvious. If you label your video as such, saying like, "Oh, this is a promotion. Oh, this is a commercial I did with like Microsoft or something like that, or a little promotional I did for Microsoft saying how great the Xbox One is," or something.
Exactly.
But don't do it in your review videos where you're playing Dead Rising 3. And this is, oh, by the way, they also said they couldn't say anything bad, period, about not only the console, but the games they were playing.
The Fighters Within is amazing.
I bet there is somebody who did that. There is.
Rise is the
My
coolest
God,
game
guys,
ever.
this game is tracking my movements so well. There's like a leg glitch.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with this game. Nope.
No, not at all.
But yeah, we do not do this. So
I mean, you can attest to it, Corey. I remember back when Konami sent us the review copy for Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and I straight up asked Corey, I'm like, "Oh, dude, I am scared. This is the first like major game that we ever got. Like, what do I do?"
Yeah,
and I straight up
off.
I straight up asked Corey, I'm like, "Do I say it's a good game even if it's not?" And he says, "No, be honest." I mean, lucky for me, it was a really damn good game. But that being said, like, we don't do that. I was scared, like, Konami's gonna shit on my face.
No, God forbid if Square Enix sends us a game.
Let me review it.
Well, Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. That's coming out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That is coming out, and I'm actually I'm downloading the demo right now, and if it catches my attention, I might send an email to Square Enix saying, "Hey, can I get a copy? Please, pretty please." I'll buy Kingdom Hearts 3.
You're gonna buy regardless.
Exactly. Actually, speaking of Kingdom Hearts 3, I still don't get why that's on the Xbox One.
Doesn't matter, Corey.
No. I'm just gonna bring it up. I may have said this before, but it doesn't make sense because none of the Kingdom Hearts games have ever been released on a Microsoft platform, and Kingdom Hearts story already is convoluted as fuck. So
It really is.
so
Yeah.
why the shit would you want to release a game to a crowd who's never had any experience with Kingdom Hearts and throw them in the middle of the conclusion of an epic but definitely convoluted and confusing story? You're just gonna get a lot of people who go, What?
Unless they do something exclusive for the Xbox One users and have like some short of explaining what the story has been so far, similar to what Mass Effect did
Yeah,
for the
Mass Effect
PlayStation.
did that, but it's. I mean, I bought the comic for my Xbox because I was really curious what it was like, and because it was only like $3 too. But
Yeah.
it gives you a great overall idea of the story in 15 minutes, but there's just some things you have to experience, and I like the fact there's a Kingdom Hearts HD release right now, but I'm kind of mad at Sony for making that PS3 exclusive.
I know, same here.
Haha, guys.
So,
Good
Manny-
job, Manny.
Yeah.
High five.
Manny, I'm gonna have to steal your PS3 at some point.
Dude, I'll lend it to you. How about that? Because I'm a
Problem
bro.
solved.
Just come to my house.
All right, I'll be there in a few hours. I'll sneak into your room and take it. All right, how about that?
I think I might even have my PS2 cables lying around.
All right, that is the end of the news desk. A rather long news desk,
Oh, it's
Mhm.
fine.
and that is the end of it. So let's talk about the middle segment. And this middle segment was suggested to us by a viewer on last week's episode of Pixels and Bits. Click Boyam2K requested, I would like to hear what is your personal favorite hidden gems. That's actually a good question. So, I'll go first. I'm gonna say my favorite hidden gem, and I wouldn't say it's too much of a hidden gem, but I feel like it didn't get the attention it deserved because it was so fucking great, and that was Golden Sun.
You mean like the Super Nintendo game?
No, Golden Sun, like the Game Boy Advance game.
Oh, okay.
I mean the original Golden Sun. Lost Age was a lot more popular and everything, and sold a lot more, but not like I've met so many people that are like, oh my god, I love Golden Sun and Lost Age. I'm like, well, you played Golden Sun, right? And they're like, there's a first Golden Sun. I'm like, oh my fucking Christ, how'd you follow the story?
Whoa, this does look cool.
But I loved Golden Sun, and it's probably my favorite Game Boy Advance game ever. It's actually probably my favorite Game Boy game, like more so than Pokemon. So,
Wow.
another one I would have is Jade Empire from BioWare.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And that game got pretty overlooked because it was released in the same, it was really released within the same like 4 month period that the 360 came out on. And everybody was pretty much playing Halo 2 and kind of forgot about anything else. And it was actually a really great RPG game from BioWare. Definitely a different take on ancient China that I really, really enjoyed. Though I must say the accents drove me insane. Well, insane with laughter. It was pretty funny. Anyways,
I think
what's
you
your
can
guys?
still buy that for the 360 right now.
What?
Jade Empire?
No, Jade Empire is Xbox only. Like
No,
the
but I think you can digitally purchase it on the 360.
Can you? Can you still
Yeah.
buy the original Xbox games?
Yeah, let me check. I'll do that right now.
That would be cool.
What is Tom? Let's see, Tom. While Tommy's doing that,
Yeah, Jade Empire. Yeah, you
nice.
can buy it. Let's see
So-
how much.
Buy it, Corey.
I got the physical copy. I got the special edition.
$10. You can buy it right now.
And that's actually what I paid for my special edition. Andrew, what is your favorite hidden gems?
Alright, so I have two, just like Corey. The first one that I want to talk about is actually a 360 game. That was majorly overlooked in my opinion because it's actually a movie license game. I know that most of the time movie license games get a bad rep because, well, in general they are pretty bad, I'll just be honest with you. But the Wanted game that was based off the
Oh,
movie,
that was a really good one.
it was really fun. It's only about maybe 4 hours long, but you have no idea how fun it is. Like it's
one
a
of the
third-person shooter.
It's
But-
definitely one of the greatest bargain bin buys you can get.
Exactly, like you have no idea how satisfying it is. Like if you curve your bullet just right, it goes into slow-mo and follows the trail of it and just hits them and it's amazing. Like, it is super cheesy and super fun. Like, you can get it for under $5 right now in like a bargain bin. Seriously, go pick it up. It's great fun.
No, and when I played that game initially, I wasn't expecting it to be all that great, but like everybody was telling me, like, no, dude, the Wanted game is amazing, and I'm like, all right, because I thought the movie was all right at best, but the game, it's weird. It's one of those instances where the game is better than the movie, which is really freaking rare. That like never happens, ever.
Yeah, so Tommy, go pick it up.
Oh no, my brother played it. He enjoyed it. I saw him play it. So yeah, it looks fun.
All right, and then the second one is probably much more obscure. It's a PlayStation 2 RPG, tactical RPG in a sense. It's called Future Tactics: The Uprising.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
It's by Crave Entertainment, I believe the same guys that did Crash Bandicoot, and they imagine a tactical turn-based RPG, but when you go to attack somebody, it turns into a first-person shooter with destructible environments, terrible voice acting. And back when the PS3 was still, really prevalent, it still is now, this game was 99 cents on the PS2. So I imagine now you could literally go into a GameStop and get it for 2 pennies. It's really fun, about 20 levels. I really suggest destructible environments. It's great fun.
Actually,
and so those are my 2 hidden gems.
I'm gonna replace Jade Empire with another game. And I'm gonna say, no, seriously, because I just remembered, like, it was like one of my favorite RPGs in the past couple years, and that was Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was such a great game that just was horribly marketed by EA. I think it literally only sold like 400,000 copies, and like they never even came close to making their money back. And what was sad is they were also making an MMO for it. And I was really bummed that everything got shut down and was taken by the government of Rhode Island. If you've never played Kingdoms of Amalur, it's basically, what's the best? It's like God of War and Diablo and World of Warcraft got together and had a single player baby. And it's basically like, it's like MMO meets Diablo meets God of War combat style, and it's so much fun. And the world is huge, and it takes, I think to do all the quests takes about 300 hours.
Oh my gosh.
And I've sunk in about 120 across 3 different characters. I've had 2 characters where I've beaten the game and I did all the DLC. That was about 50 hours a piece on each one. And then another character where I'm like halfway through the game. Now my game is missing and I have no idea where it is, and I'm really bummed because I want to play it now. Now, Manny, what is yours?
Oh yeah, here's the first one coming right to you in a link. It is none other than McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. And you're
Are you
probably
freaking kidding me?
if you're thinking, what the fuck? Let me tell you, this is the first video game I ever beat on my own, no help, no anything. I remember it was one of those.
I'm watching the video right now.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking ridiculous. I mean, you're like beating the shit out of the Hamburglar, but it is a fun game. I recall.
It's like Strider, but you're Ronald McDonald running around in Colorland killing things.
Yeah,
throwing dust in their face.
And what's even weirder is like when you lose health, like the rings come out of him like Sonic, and I was like, whoa, wait a second, did he steal Sonic's rings? But no, definitely a classic for me, for sentimental reasons. But my second title was a fairly recent one, kind of like Kingdoms of Amalur, and that is none other than Dragon's Dogma. In fact, I would be very disappointed and sad for Capcom if they don't follow up on that with a sequel, because that game is phenomenal in terms of gameplay.
I would say Dragon's Dogma was a gem. And
for me it was. Are you kidding, dude?
Well, I wouldn't say it's a hidden gem.
Oh, well, either it's
sold
Kingdom of
really
Amalur. Yeah, but Kingdoms did fairly decent too. I wouldn't call that a hidden gem either.
I mean, I just want to say that Future Tactics, I just looked this up, sold a grand total of 60,000 copies over PC, GameCube, Xbox, PlayStation 2 worldwide total. And it only released at $20, so
Oh wow.
Just want to point that out.
I mean, last I checked, Dragon's Dogma was in the millions. I mean,
I can check right now and see how much both games sold respectively.
Yeah.
I mean, Kingdoms,
But I
like I said,
mean-
Kingdoms of Amalur was a complete, absolute flop. I mean, flop.
But I wouldn't really consider that like hidden. I mean, I guess yeah, you may not consider Dragon's Dogma hidden either. But if you're gonna say Kingdoms is hidden, then you certainly can't say Dragons is not.
Well, I mean, selling 1 million copies within the first month. When
I don't
when
believe Dragons made that high on the
It-
first month.
it did, because I'm looking at a story from May of 2012, and it says Dragon's Dogma, 1 million copies. Whoa. And the source is GameSpot. Oh, that means Capcom paid them off. Never mind, it's not. No, I don't know. But Dragon's Dogma is a great game that I tell people about, and they're
Yeah.
what?
Well, and see, that's the thing. That's how I define it as hidden. But also, at the time of its release, I mean, it was going up against its, predecessors like Skyrim and that. So, in a way, most people are like, "What is Dragon's Dogma, and how does it even compare to these other big title releases?"
So as I looked it up right now, Dragon's Dogma sold a grand total of 2.3 million copies worldwide over both PS3 and Xbox 360 consoles, respectively.
Ah, see, Manny.
Yeah.
But
But how much of that? But dude, how much of that is like from the Dark Arisen release, though? You know what I mean?
It's just counting the original title, not that. Just Dragon Dogma, just on PS3 and 360, not Dark Arisen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look up Amalur right now, just because I'm a dickhead.
yeah. So, and here's the MPD numbers for Kingdoms of Amalur. 330,000 physical copies in the U.S. And it got to almost 1 million, and then when the studio shut down, no more copies were made. So there's literally less than 1 million copies of Kingdoms of Amalur floating around.
That's not true. Looking it up online,
Really?
Kingdoms of Amalur, if you take both 360 release and PlayStation 3 release worldwide and you put them together, the sales, it sold a grand total of 1.6 million copies.
Oh wait. The story is from what is it? Oh, it's from April 2012. That explains it.
No,
My bad.
1.5. 1.5 exactly, I apologize. But yeah. So while Dragon's Dogma did sell 600,000 copies more, neither game really
Was
they both
successful.
sold exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
All right,
Tommy's
whatever.
Gem's gonna be like Halo 3, so
All right.
whatever.
That's not a hidden gem though.
Yeah, so I guess you could say neither of our games were hidden gems.
Yeah.
Okay, so would this be considered hidden gem? For me, the Power Rangers for the Game Gear.
Yeah, I believe so.
There you go. It's a legit hidden gem. I love that game growing up. I still play it every now and then. It's amazing.
Well, there was like one game I really, really liked as a kid, and it just like I was freaking hooked. And I think it was called. I want to say it's Bubble Blaster, but that's not the name. I'm serious. Like there was like an arcadey shooter game where you shot at like bubbles and balloons and stuff like that. And as a kid, I thought this was like the fucking bee's knees, like next to Donkey Kong Country and shit like that. And I can't remember the name for the life of me, and my cart was given away years ago, sadly. So I can't remember, but if you know what I'm talking about, it has like a very
That
kitty,
does sound
it has like a kind of a kitty, like coolish artwork style to it. I don't know. It was a game that just screamed early 90s. And
So just because I looked it up, I looked up how many games sold for the Game Gear for the Power Rangers, and
Uh-huh.
it came out in 1993, and it was so long ago, it said that it sold 0 copies.
Oh, there you go. It's a hidden gem.
it's the biggest hidden gem we've found so far.
They need to add a 1 because I did have one. So
Tommy bought the only copy.
there you go.
Fun fact: the most selling Power Rangers game of all time only sold 700,000 copies, and it was Power Rangers Dino Thunder on the PlayStation 2.
Really?
Oh wow, it's not even the movie.
Nope. Dino Thunder for the PlayStation 2 sold a grand total of 700,000 total global.
Wow.
With the worst sales being recorded was Power Rangers Super Legends in 2007 on the Nintendo DS, selling a grand total of 10,000 copies.
Oh wow.
Nice. All right. Who hasn't gone?
Everyone went.
Okay, so
Well, to be fair, Manny did not get. I don't think he got 2 choices, and neither did Tommy.
I
Wow.
only have 1 choice. We were supposed to
No,
have
I
2
had my
choices.
2.
Oh.
We were debating like if my second choice.
Oh, that's
was
right. You had the
gonna be
McDonald's game.
Just like
Yeah,
yeah,
he had the McDonald's one.
you guys just want to end it that then?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
fine with the choice.
All right. So now it's time to move on to my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everybody in the world's favorite segment. It is time for people doing stupid shit. Hit the music.
Right.
Oh.
All right, so I only have 2 stories because I couldn't find one that I liked. Anyways, so GameStop robber calls ahead to make sure Call of Duty was in stock. So a man suspected of robbing a GameStop in Nashville only wanted to stop as long as necessary. So he called the store in advance and asked employees to hold the items he planned to steal.
This actually sounds like a smart idea if you're going to rob a GameStop. I'm just saying, they already have everything pre-packaged for you when you get in there. That's perfect.
Police say the suspect called an hour before the store opened and reserved an Xbox One, as well as the game titles NBA 2K14, Just Dance 2014, and Call of Duty Ghost. The alleged thief told employees he was buying the items for a kid. Then when he showed up Wednesday morning and robbed the store at gunpoint. Besides taking the items that he had reserved, he also stole $600 from the register. Yeah. Let's see. Was he caught? Oh no, they're still looking for him. Anyways, the suspect is believed to be 5'8" to 5'10". He's around 220 pounds and between the ages of 20 and 30. He was wearing all blue with brown boots and white gloves.
I just love he's on the phone. He's like, yeah, get the Xbox One ready. And Call of Duty goes, and wait, Just Dance 4. I need it.
I mean, I don't know why these people doing stupid shit because this man's actually hasn't been caught yet. So it's not bad of an idea, to be honest. But I mean, he was caught on camera. They do have. I mean, he was covered though, so it'll be tough. This man's a genius, maybe. Maybe he's onto something. But anyways, this next story is a person actually doing something very stupid, or it could be a genius thing, depending on your opinion. But anyways, a Snowden man makes Craigslist plea for Taco Bell.
What?
Yeah, what?
This man in Baltimore was snowed in his house and took Craigslist for help with an emergency Taco Bell run. This is what he wrote. Guys, it's snowing like a bitch outside, and I had a few drinks too many, and my shitty little hybrid douchemobile can't possibly make it to the neighborhood Taco Bell in this weather. I need someone with a four-wheel drive vehicle to come pick up my drunk ass and take me to Taco Bell drive-thru and drive me back home. Then we can hang out and play video games if you're not a rapist. This is maybe a 2-mile round trip. I'll pay in tacos or chupas or chapupa. I can't even read right now. Chalupas. Whatever. Seriously, my desire for tacos right now is totally unmanageable. So I'll probably even buy you a 7-layer burrito if you ask nicely.
Oh my god.
Oh, isn't that great?
Dude, that's genius. I don't care.
You'll pay the person in tacos, maybe at Chalupa.
Maybe, if they're nice.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe. So that's all that I have today.
I know what I'm posting on Craigslist later.
You want to talk about?
Yes, I'm going after this podcast to go get some taco.
Why don't you just call your girlfriend and have her bring food to you?
Really? Do you think that's gonna go, hey babe, how are you? I'm good. Bring me food.
Yes.
At least you didn't say make me a sandwich.
Yeah, at least you did say that. It's like, I'll pay you in a taco or chalupa.
It was pretty funny. She did, like, we were going out, we went on like a little picnic thing, and she handed me a sandwich, and I just started laughing really hard, and she's like, what? I'm like, you made me a sandwich. That's all I said. She just looked at me with like this look. I don't want that look again.
So she's like, I'm gonna freaking kill you. Anyways, I get. So that is the end. People
Yeah,
doing
that's the end.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's time to move on to our final segment, and that is shoutouts. I will go first. I got 2 shoutouts actually. One is this new freaking awesome looking Lord of the Rings game that was they just showed off gameplay today of. It's Lord of the
Someone
Rings.
from Ubisoft thinks it looks like it's copying Assassin's Creed 2.
It does look like it's copying Assassin's Creed. It's like it copied Assassin's Creed and Batman Arkham Asylum and everything. But you know what?
But
I'm
that's
cool
not a
with
bad
it.
thing. That's
I'm
not a bad thing.
No. What was it that Ben said? What was it? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what that is. But it looks freaking amazing, and that and the Nemesis thing sounds so cool. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look, just type in Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor gameplay, and it's amazing. Just go watch it right now.
It's
Now-
pre-alpha, right?
It is pre-alpha.
So I mean, that's impressive.
It looks great too. Now, my second shout out goes to a remix of Angry Joe. And that is
Of course.
a little song called Ass and Titties.
Are you trying to play right now?
Well, it's
Hey,
It
What?
sounds like it. Hey, video editor, do your stuff and play it right now in the background.
Angry Joe's review of Metro Last Light and how he just went in the ass and titties thing because, well, basically it's just showing how childish it was. And someone took that and made made an electro house song out of it, made a club song out of it, and it's it's one of the most hilarious things I've seen all day, and I love it. So that's my 2 shout outs. Now, who wants to go next? Manny.
Okay. Wasn't really prepared for this one, but
How are you not prepared?
How are you not prepared? I gave you an hour to prepare.
And we do this every week.
I know, but there have been times we've caught you guys with your pants down. So
Yeah, like Tommy.
I haven't had pants on this whole
interviewing
time,
Tommy, he had no pants on.
Nah, still no pants.
no pants Tommy over here. But no, my shout out would probably have to go to Missouri's weather, and I don't even know why it's considered a shout out because it really sucks balls. But for the last few days, it's been like negative, like 2-digit numbers, and it's just
Fuck
really
you,
been
Mother
sucking.
Nature.
Exactly. Corey can definitely attest to it since we're both here. So, yeah, I guess my shout out is to Missouri's awesome weather and how it's very unpredictable and it ruins my fashion wardrobe.
The
So there
winter
we go.
vortex, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Is anybody?
I'm so envious of you right now, Tommy. Oh, yeah,
Uh,
Andrew, you're out in California, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah.
the heat wave right now.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
Man, why
summer
can't we
weather.
get a heat wave?
What do you mean? Wait, what degrees is it over there, Tommy?
It's like 83.
Dude, what the
At
heck?
least it was
Over here?
today.
No, over here it was like 60.
What?
Oh, that's right. You're like across the mountains, aren't you?
He's more
I-
closer to like the yeah.
I'm more in the
like,
desert.
Middle of nowhere. Desert nowhere. That's where
Oh,
you
so
are.
you live in Blaine County.
Yeah, pretty much. He
I
lives where
live-
Trevor. Where Trevor lives in Grand Theft Auto 5. That's Andrew.
Dude, that's my neighbor.
I know.
So Nathan Barnett is your neighbor.
Dude, absolutely.
For those who
I have to
don't-
tell that guy to shut up all the time.
I would never tell Nathan to shut up. I'd just be like, keep going, man. Keep doing your stunts and shit.
Yeah.
Well, last time he did it, he jumped on top of my house. And all I know, he started dancing around, and I had to literally kick him out of my house, Corey.
Was he dancing
Like-
to French music as usual?
I don't even understand. He swan dived through the roof, and he was just here, and he was in nothing but underwear.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Nathan. I mean Trevor.
Yeah, he never played the game. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He just BSing.
Yeah. Now, who's next? Oh, that'd be you, Tommy.
Oh, would it? Oh, wow. Okay, well, my shout out goes to Rosie Gaga.
Who?
Rosie
Yeah, who?
Gaga. She is an avid cosplayer and crafter, and right now she is crafting evolution stones from Pokemon. And they look awesome.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, like basically all of them are sold out except for the Moonstone. You know, no, I mean, but they all look cool. She's selling right now. She can make the Water Stone, the Moonstone, the Thunderstone, the Leaf Stone, and the Fire Stone. So she's going with the original evolution stones right now. Maybe, I mean, they're all sold out, so I'm assuming she'll eventually make like the Sunstone or something else. But yeah, I mean, they're awesome. That's my shout out. I haven't bought them because they're sold out, but once they're available, I'm buying them.
Because it's a wise choice to spend money.
It really is.
Yes, so that brings it to
Hey,
you.
hey.
Andrew
Me.
didn't go.
I know. I'm me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. Good. I have a mini one and then my real one. Quick shout out to a lovely lady named Sue Skyden. I just talked.
What did Sue say?
I just talked to her before the show. She got a modeling gig in Asia. So
Oh wow.
she did say hi to everybody and that she wants to be back on the podcast soon. So that's that's real quick. But
She's welcome to come back anytime.
It's
It's been like 2 years though. It's been almost 2 years since we've had Sue Skyden on. And I
That's
think
true.
Yes. But other than that, I played I just recently bought God of War 1, 2, and 3. The first two on the collection, and then the third one, and I just started playing God of War 1 for the very first time. And it's a lot of fun ripping people apart.
He also enjoyed the sex mini game.
Oh, I'm sure I will. I'm gonna press that triangle button so hard.
When was the last time? I'm not even going to continue with that one. But
Corey, when was the last time?
no, I'm not even going to continue with that one. That is the end of shoutouts, and that is the end of Pixels and Bits on the Overshield.com. That is episode 57. My name is Corey,
And I'm Tommy.
And I'm Manny.
And I'm Andrew.
and we'll see you all next week, folks. Laters.
Later.
Bye.
Get a job.
Bye.